Thank you for joining me for this conversation about what is happening with HETRA.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Can you tell me a little bit about a day in the life of HETRA?
Oh my goodness, a day in the life. Yes, our barn is buzzing all day, every day. And so our barn actually wakes up at 7 a.m. every morning with volunteers coming to Hetra to help get the horses ready for the day. So they come and get feedings, and then depending on what horse is working, they'll either get turned out for some relaxation, or they will be inside and start get grooming and tacking. So we have 30 horses in our herd, and they have a wide variety of programs that they're a part of. And so programming at Hetra can start as early as 9 a.m. With carriage driving. And so we have a couple leaders in our pack that are carriage driving certified. So they start bright and early. And then we have life skills programming, therapy services, adaptive riding all throughout the day, where we see over, I think on average right now, we're seeing 160 participants a week,
Wow.
Monday through Thursdays and Saturdays. So very busy time for everyone in our herd and our barn. We really couldn't do it without our volunteers as well. And during the summertime, it's especially crazy because school's out. So we have more programming. We have some summer camps for kiddos to join us. We have our miniature horses that travel out into the community. They do like summer camps with schools, and they go to corporations and other organizations and community partners and do different activities with them. And
Mm.
then our last session can really wrap up as late as 7 p.m. And with beginning, and then horses will come in, they'll have dinner, they'll get ready for a good night's sleep, and then we start it all over again the very next day.
That's a lot to pack into one day.
Right? That's
So,
they do a very good job.
so right now, you're currently fundraising $2,700 to provide 60 sessions. Can you tell us a little bit more about those 60 sessions that you're hoping to be able to provide?
Yeah, so right now is our really big campaign. It's called Drive to Ride, and that really focuses to help fund our participant sponsorship fund. And at HETRA and with equine facilitated services, that's not seen through insurance. So
Mm.
we can't bill insurance for a therapy session like you could in an in-office setting with our barn. So this sponsorship fund really helps all of our families not having to turn anyone away due to the inability to pay, and allowing our session costs to be as low as we possibly can to keep them affordable so anyone seeking our services can utilize that, and we can help as many families, as many participants, as many people as we can. So it's a really great opportunity for the community to get involved, but also it really helps us because we don't want a wait list. We don't want finances to ever be a burden because we know we're not the only service that that family is seeking. There's other opportunities that they're utilizing in the community, and we're just that added bonus. So we're just that perk at the end of the day. That's their extracurricular that as maybe a participant, like a younger kiddo, is doing. So their sibling might be in soccer and they get to come to the barn and ride a horse. And it's not a therapy session in an office, it's a fun opportunity to gain strength and different work on different skill sets. And so those 60 sessions are going to go a long way in helping all of our families.
Now, you mentioned families seeking therapy. Can you tell me a little bit more about the types of therapy and the benefits they're seeing after participating with HETRA sessions?
Yeah, so we on staff, we have occupational therapists, physical therapists, speech and mental health therapists, all certified. And anything that you can do in an office setting for any of those therapies, we can do in our barn with a horse. The perk is the horse is a tool to help maybe individuals who don't have that core strength to walk on their own or to learn that walking repetition with their hips. The horse can help that, or an individual that maybe has autism or is working on like following directions and doing step-by-step instructions and staying focused. The horse can help with that because they need to be led, so you need to be focused on the task at hand in order for the horse to move on or go to the next game in the arena. We also do like spelling lists. Our speech pathologist will go and work on spelling and speech and enunciating in order for them to interact with their volunteers or interact with the horse in front of them or their therapist. And it's a really great opportunity for anyone. And it's a fun new opportunity, I guess, for them. So a lot of the times our participants in the arena don't know they're doing therapy. They're having fun, they're playing a game, they're interacting with their friends. But then after each session, you're seeing they're getting stronger, they're sitting taller, their speech is getting clearer, they're becoming more confident, and their emotions are maybe being a little bit more regulated because of that barn atmosphere and with the horse and with animals in general that we see every day.
Now, let's say our community bands together, people send $10, $20, $50, and we hit that $2,700 goal
Yeah.
to provide 60 sessions. What does that mean for our community?
It's incredible for our barn and for HETRA as a whole for our families because we have over 60% of our families are on scholarship and
Mm.
sponsorship here at the barn where there's little that wiggle room in their finances to be able to have an additional service. And so to be able to family coming to us and saying, we can put you on this sponsorship and you can come utilize our services. You're going to get this kiddo from where they're at now to the goals that you're setting and see that just in a matter of weeks is huge. And 60 sessions really does go a long way because each rider does one session a week. And so we have 12-week courses. And so if you think of it that way, this for if it's just one family, that's a couple years that they could have covered for them in the barn.